Hi Disney lovers, it's Moika and I'm back at Hong Kong Disneyland to explore all the Christmas offerings. We just got to Disney's Explorers Lodge, which is decorated for Christmas with a huge Christmas tree. Let's first check out some Christmas merchandise. Okay, let's head to the park now. By the way, I'm dressed like Anna from Olaf's Frozen Adventure because yes, just like last year, World of Frozen is celebrating Christmas. Here we are at the park. I just love Disney during the holiday season. Everything is filled with magical decorations and it makes everything feel extra special. Oh, and I got a birthday button because this trip isn't just a regular holiday trip. It's my birthday trip. I turned 29 today. And here we are in World of Frozen. I think I said this in last year's video as well, but I love all of Frozen Adventure so much, so I'm really happy I get to experience Arendelle Christmas again. I really hope I can meet Anna and Elsa in their all of Frozen Adventure outfits. And oh my gosh, I found Anna and Kristoff too.
Happy holidays.
好吧，喺度追上咩？
And just like last year, there's a little atmospheric entertainment where carolers sing some songs. And Elsa also appears.
It is amazing to see so many friends and family gathered together for the holiday season. Doesn't Arendelle look beautiful at this time of year? Although it doesn't quite feel like the holiday season without a little bit of snow. Maybe if we all work together, we can bring in the season with a little bit of holiday cheer. Will you help me? Are you ready? Put one hand out just like this and swirl your icy magic. Feel your power building inside of you and then let it go. That was really lovely. Should we try one more time? All together? Are you ready? Swirl your ice and snow. Imagine Arendelle covered in a winter wonderland. Ready? Can you feel it? Then let it go! Look, we did it! As we're bringing the season with you, first Christmas in forever, open up the gates. Christmas starting now.
We all did. We all together. Look at that, like my sister.
Wow, it looks like Arendelle has a new tradition. Join me in thanking the carolers of Arendelle for that beautiful music. They really do make it feel like the holidays, don't they? Thank you. I can't wait to tell Olaf about this new tradition. I think I better go find him. We'll see you all soon. Thank you again. Bye.
It's a perfect day for you. We're making the day a happy day and no feeling blue. For everything you want to us and all that we do. I'm making it a perfect day. I'm making it a perfect day. I'm making it a perfect day for you.
Now let's check out some merchandise. Here they also have Christmas merchandise, including items featuring all of Frozen Adventure. Now we're at another atmosphere entertainment. This one is a new one that started this year, called Kristoff's Fantastic Surprise, where you help Kristoff prepare an ice sculpture for Sven.
Now, this is where we're going to need you. We have some fun ornaments and decorations that we can use to make this even better. Only we're having trouble finding where to put things. So perhaps a few of you with artistic eye can help. Okay, who would like to lend a hand? Ooh, we have a lot. Wow. And I think we'll put this right there.
Oh, perfect!
Take a look at your master.
你哋嗰嘢路有幾級唔同大。What?
Can you hear that?
No, but
Sounds
wait.
like hoofs on frozen soil. That could be Sven.
老大石，是但嚟㗎啦！
Gotta get this out of here. Thank you all so much for your help.
And now we're waiting for Disney Christmas Live in concert. This year, they also have this special live concert on selected weekends, featuring Disney characters, a live band, singers and dancers, plus a special guest singer and a Hong Kong Children's Choir. So this year, Hong Kong Disneyland is celebrating Christmas from November 14th to January 4th. Other than the holiday offerings we just explored in World of Frozen, there is a Holiday Wish Come True tree lighting ceremony with Goofy, which this year featured a special 20th anniversary version. And that's what we are peeking at right now. There's also a Disney Christmas Live in concert, which we're about to watch. For the concert, to enter the seating area, you need to buy a ticket, either standard seating or VIP seating, depending on the area. The center section is for VIP tickets, and both sides are for standard seating. As for the castle show, since Disney Friends Live Party at the Castle is taking place for the 20th anniversary celebration, there isn't a seasonal castle show this year. However, I heard that Duffy and friends in the show are wearing Christmas outfits instead. And of course, you can meet some characters in festive costumes, including characters in Santa outfits. And as always, there are seasonal decorations, merchandise, and food and drinks. And here we enter the area. The very first row in the center section was reserved for invited guests, but we got the seats right behind them. And here starts the show. Surprisingly, the content was almost the same as last year's Christmas Live in concert. Apparently, they usually change it every year, so I'm not sure why it was the same this year, but I still really enjoyed it.
We're going caroling to Pluto, the gift of fun.
由你開始，果然係冇錯啊，老友記。
Have you ever seen the grass so green or a bluer sky? Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so glad.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to feel like I belong. Let it snow, 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 let it snow. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting and caroling out in the snow. Hearing those stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long ago. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Tonight, Christmas night, it's Christmas in the air. Oh, Father, talking good. It's the Christmas, it's Christmas.
Now we're back in World of Frozen and we found Elsa.
You do look a lot like my sister. Do you like chocolate cake?
I like chocolate fondue.
Chocolate fondue. She would get along very well. Happy holidays. See you next time.
Time for dinner. We're eating at Golden Crocus Inn, a restaurant inside World of Frozen. I got the special Christmas menu, the Arendelle Festive Christmas Combo. By the way, for breakfast, this restaurant turns into a character dining buffet, where you can meet Anna and Kristoff and also see Elsa visit. I think it was originally planned as a limited time offering, but they kept extending it, and they're still doing it now. Since we're in World of Frozen, let's watch the drones from Momentous Party in the Night Sky from here. Even though you can't hear the music, you actually get a great view of the drones with Arendelle Castle in the background, and it's really pretty. Now let's check out all the Christmas merchandise. As always, there are so many cute items. Now we're back at the hotel. By the way, I usually book Disney hotels through the official website, but this time I completely forgot to make a reservation until just a few weeks before the trip. And by then, all 3 hotels were fully booked. So this time we booked via Klook, and only some of the pricier rooms were left. Because of that, our room ended up being in a better location than the Explorer's Lodge rooms we've stayed in before. The hotel has an open atrium style, and our room was on the 6th floor, where you could see the lobby and the Christmas tree from the hallway. And it's right here. The room itself is the same type as the ones we've stayed in a couple of times before though. Okay, good night! Good morning, here starts day 2, and we just go into the queue for early park entry. And we just go into the park and lined up for a meet and greet with either Mickey or Minnie at Town Square. The queue is super long. And it was Minnie. This Minnie outfit is super popular. I saw her in Hong Kong Disneyland's Christmas Castle show last year and absolutely loved it. So I'm so happy I got to meet her in this costume. Her super puffy skirt is so cute, and the colors match perfectly with the park's adorable holiday decorations. And now we're buying some Christmas ornaments. By the way, with the Zootopia 2 movie out, there's also a new shopping bag featuring Zootopia 2 design. Okay, we put the things we bought in a locker and came to Tomorrowland. And now we're meeting Stitch in her super cute Santa costume. On the Tomorrowland stage, there are meet and greets with Santa Stitch alum, as well as a pair meet and greet with Stitch and Angel. But today, Angel doesn't seem to be available. Time for lunch at Banquet Hall. We got some pizza and xiaolongbao. Friendtastic seems to have just started, so you can hear some fun music, and I was even able to get a peek. Oh my gosh, I wanted to meet Donald, but the queue was already cut off even though it's still 1 hour before the meet and greet starts. So we're going to check out some more decorations on Main Street and take some cute photos. It's so crowded today. By the way, if you're planning a trip to Hong Kong Disneyland and want to avoid crowds, in addition to checking Hong Kong holidays, I also recommend checking Japanese holidays. When there's a 3-day weekend or a longer holidays in Japan, many people, including myself, visit Hong Kong Disneyland, so it can get pretty crowded, especially during seasonal events. Now let's draw a character at Animation Academy. Oh my gosh, I found Aurora and Philip in Fantasy Gardens. I don't see Princess very often in Hong Kong Disneyland, and a Princess and Prince meet and greet is pretty rare, so I'm so happy I got to meet them.
Why, hello there, dear Moika.
Happy birthday we want to give to you.
So of course we look forward to sharing some strawberry cake with you and the 3 good fairies.
Oh, and some extra blueberries, freshly picked of course, right on top.
Goodbye now.
Farewell.
And we're in World of Frozen again, and we found Oaken right away. Soon after, Anna came out. It seems like she's trying to find Olaf together with everyone.
Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, Olaf!
Okay, you want to shout on 3?
Yes.
Can everybody shout together? Yeah? Okay.
Ready?
Do you want to do the counting?
Here we go.
Yeah.
1,
2, 3, Olaf! I think we can go even louder. Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Olaf! Oh, I can't see him. How about you go face the toys here, and I will go hide.
Okay,
Yeah?
wonderful. Okay, let's go this way, everyone. Oaken's gonna go and hide.
I will
You're
hide.
gonna
And it looks like the carolers are here again. And just like yesterday, Elsa came.
With a little bit of magic. Will you help me?
Now we're watching Friendtastic. Since we want to get a good spot for the tree lighting ceremony, we're watching from near the Christmas tree.
Till you come in, I'm always close. I always know when I open my eyes, you're gonna be there along for the ride. I wanna know, tell me all your secrets and I'll tell you more.
And here starts a holiday wish come true tree lighting ceremony. We were right in the center in the very first row, which gave us an amazing view of the tree, Goofy, and the carolers. However, since the drones are right behind the tree, if you're too close and in the center, it's actually hard to see them clearly. So if you want a full drone view, I recommend standing slightly off center in the front rows or farther back. If you're farther back, you can see the drones really well, but you won't be able to see Goofy as clearly.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. And a song we fill the night while magic dances in the light to wish you now and more a year. The joy that comes with Christmas cheer. Hear our voices to the air. Trifle winds roll away, and so our hearts we both share the love that comes with Christmas Day, the love that comes with Christmas Day, the Christmas bells will bring you home.
And we're watching Christmas live in concert again. This time we're in the standard seating area. Since we came after the tree lighting ceremony, we're in the first row of the last block, but we still have a pretty good view.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. The most wonderful time of the year.
We're back in Royal Frozen to meet Elsa.
And teach your friends how to build a snowman too. And then we can make even more friends for Olaf. The snow seems to be sideways. See, Olaf's always up to crazy tricks. Not this one. Oh, but he can. He is very good at shapeshifting. Do you think maybe we should totally can. And maybe instead of berries, he'll be dressed too. Oh, well, Sven doesn't use his nose when it's his hair, so hopefully he'll do the same. Enjoy your day. Yeah.
Elsa went into the queue area for Frozen Ever After, so we followed her.
Hi, everyone.
And now we're riding it too. This ride can be pretty crowded during the day, but at night there's usually little to no queue.
When I finally do what frozen things do inside.
Okay, we decided to go to Incomplete for dinner, so we are leaving the park a little early. From what I understand, usually at Incomplete, even during dinner, the characters aren't in seasonal costumes. But I saw on X that either Daisy or Donald would be appearing Christmas outfits at Incomplete this Christmas, so we decided to go. Here's a look at some of the food available. Like breakfast, dinner is also buffet style, with a variety of cuisines. Usually, during seasonal events, dinner at Enchanting Garden Restaurant can be pretty crowded, but Incomplete is much less busy. So if you prefer a more relaxed, calm dinner, Incomplete is highly recommended.
Happy birthday to Monica. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Now let's draw on this icing cookie. At Incomplete dinner, you get this little drawing board made of icing cookie, along with chocolate and icing paint, so you can be creative and have fun. I'm not sure if it was because it had been a little while since we got the plate, or if it was just my lack of skill, but the icing was harder than expected, so it was a bit tricky to draw. But with my husband's help, we managed to create this little Christmas artwork. Yay! We stopped by the merchandise shop at Hollywood Hotel and found out they were offering a special discount for annual pass holders, so we picked up some cute items. And now we're back at Explorers Lodge. Bye! Good morning, this is our last day here. Just like yesterday, we entered using early park entry and lined up for a meet and greet. Usually, Mickey and Minnie rotate, so today hopefully we can meet Mickey. While my husband is waiting, I'm going to grab some breakfast at Starbucks. We got this croque monsieur, a ham and cheese croissant, and a pink drink. They were all so good. And now we're meeting Mickey. And we just came to Fantasyland to line up to meet Santa Mickey. Santa Mickey is super popular. So if you want to meet him, I recommend lining up before the meet and greet start time. And we're riding Ant-Man and the Wasp, Nano Battle.
Can't we just keep them? They were pretty good in there. They could be our permanent backup.
Time to watch Friendtastic one last time before flying home. And now it's time to go home. Thank you for watching and see you real soon.